Let's talk. First off, let me show you where I am. Over there is Karaburun. Say hi to Karaburun. Island, Sazan, and this insane, ridiculous coastline. So one thing here, the rock is not limestone like it was before, it's all sandstone. Lovely soft surfaces to sit on. It also means that there are these giants' footprints over here, which are completely bizarre. Strange formations back here. Weird channels. I want to talk to you a little bit about swim touring. Swim touring, it's like bike touring, but with one of these, and without so many bikes. Okay, well this is what I use when swim touring. The bags leaked again. This I would call a fairly minimal pack. You can definitely go more minimal than this. This is the most important thing. Dry bags. I'm yet to find a better dry bag than this. Called Sea to Summit Big River dry bags. I've got them everywhere. All the important stuff are in these ones because these ones are hardcore. Else normally is flimsy and not very good. It's not to say that you should trust one of these things. You can begin to trust them when it's a bag in a bag in a bag. They will fail you over and over again. Anyone out there wants to make a dry bag that works, give me a call. Frankly, you don't need much. This bag over here, inside is all my editing gear. So I've got my computer in there and a few other bits. I'll talk about that another time. You don't need that. Hammock. And sleeping bag. Wet. Why did you get wet? Are you kidding? This is a thin one season sleeping bag. It's all you need. Frankly, the hammock, it's lovely, but it's overkill. You don't need a hammock. Little bivvy bag, it ends up about this big, just a bit bigger than this, the bivvy with the sleeping bag together, and that will save you a lot of weight. Normally I have one change of clothes, or these days I've given myself the luxury of a second one. So this is the original over here, this is number 2. Shoes, anything light. I haven't found anything that works very well yet, but you're gonna change them because shoes get destroyed. Then the important stuff, what's in here? Spare goggles, super important. When you break one, and you will break one, need a second. Map, you don't need, phones do that. Self-explanatory. A minimal medipack. Really the only things I take with me are plasters and tape, stuff like that. Some disinfectant, some antibiotic cream just in case. Nothing particularly wild and crazy. Oh, some sutures, just in case. You might need to sew yourself up if you're smashed up. No pills, nothing like that. Just get those in a pharmacy when you need them. Fixing kit. Some glue, some tape, different types of tape, different types of glue. Bags will die. Dental floss, not just for teeth, also for sewing things up. This is much stronger than any other thread that you can find. It's nylon. It's very strong. This is the grab bag. This the bag that I use the most. It sits at the top of the big bag. Inside I've got a head torch, sunglasses, this stuff. This in more detail on another time. This is the lubricating cream. When you swim for hour after hour after hour with the same movement of arm, you will chafe through your skin several layers, and it's very uncomfortable. Something to lubricate your skin is mega important. Phone and lighter in an aqua pack. This is as good as I've found for little electronics. Computer sits in a similar thing. Sun cream, these guys. I haven't found another one that works. Sun cream washes off in the sea after several hours of swimming. This one's the best one I found. Wallet, batteries for the camera, a second lighter. Bring a second lighter. Some food, it's biscuits and that's all. That's all you need. And frankly, you can do it for less. You don't need the hammock, you can do it with a bivy bag. You certainly don't need all the vlogging gear. Just the phone, and I guess a camera and a charger, you probably want that. As long as you're staying somewhere warm, one change of clothes, it's enough. That's it, there's not much to it. You don't need a lot of stuff. You can go a lot lighter than I'm doing it. But actually the first thing you want to start doing before you get any of the gear is to work out where you want to go. Where you want to go, I would recommend somewhere that's got some people, because otherwise it's going to be very, very difficult to source food and water. But you don't want too many people. You don't want to be swimming past cities all the time, because then you have to worry about ports and boats, and the water tends to be less clean and stuff like that. So you've got to find a balance. Get your hands on some maps, have a look at weather patterns in different parts of the world. Just try and work out what sounds interesting. You probably don't want to be swimming in very cold water. And if you do, get yourself a good wetsuit. Current maps are also important. You know, in the Mediterranean you're normally okay. But in some of the oceans you've got very strong currents, and these vary at different times of the year. You want to make sure that you're somewhere that's swimmable. You don't want to find yourself in the situation where you're trying to swim against the current that is going faster than you are. There's not that much else to it. You know, most things haven't been done. Most things haven't been swum, so it's a good place if you want to pioneer something. No one's been there. No one's done it. And this is the kind of place where you end up. You remember when I said do stupid things? This is why you should do them. So sorry, this is not gonna be the most beautiful, loud, cool, showy video, but if I can get one of you motivated to do this, then I've won. And there's an insane amount of amazing rivers and lakes and coastlines in the world that are out there to be discovered. And how cool to do something for the first time. Something that nobody else has done. If you decide to go on a swim tour, write me a message, let me know. I will do my best to help you plan it. I don't have a big following, I don't have a big community, but some of you have been with me for the last 2 months as I've swum all the way up to here, and it's been super cool to have you. Recently there's been a few more people coming in. Awesome, welcome to the vlog. I do this because I love this. I would love long term to be able to live from this, but for the time being I just want to learn it. If you want to help me grow the community, if you think of other people who would like this kind of vlog, this kind of channel, it'd be awesome if you send it to them. If you can think of other vloggers, some magazines, anything you want, who would be interested in this kind of content, in this kind of thing, it would be fantastic if you help me grow the channel. I would really appreciate that. But anyway, it's time to carry on the adventure. I've got my things to pack away.